Supporters of our city's supervised injection sites say they're in a holding pattern. They say not only is their future funding at stake, but perhaps their fate as well, all depending on who wins the next provincial election. That comes after comments made by PC leader Doug Ford saying he's dead against safe injection sites. That, and they're waiting to see if they'll be able to spend the additional funding announced in the Liberals' 2018 budget. Funding addictions councillor Dennis Long says is badly needed as the opioid crisis continues.
Oh, huge things are at stake here. We've been struggling for quite a long time in the ability to provide our services in the province, and only recently have we had any kind of relief from what really is a long stretch of no increased funding. All the rest of our costs go up, and so what we've had to do to compensate is we've had to reduce services and so on.
The Liberals committed an additional $2.1 billion over the next 4 years to improve mental health and addiction services. Doug Ford says he too wants to invest more funding to help those struggling with addictions, but he does not support the supervised injection sites.
I believe in supporting people and making sure they can go to affordable rehabilitation centers, and I'm just telling you personally, that's how I feel. I think we need to help these people. We've allocated $1.9 billion to this, and we're going to work with the medical professionals, making sure we get their input as well.
Doug Ford's comments had the NDP and Liberals firing back. Leader Andrew Horwath saying in a statement today, Mr. Ford will drag Ontario backwards and deny people the care they need. The opioid overdose epidemic has touched every community in Ontario and devastated families. New Democrats will listen to frontline care workers, declare a public health emergency, and take urgent action to save lives. And this from the Liberals. Supervised injection and overdose prevention sites are responsible for reversing hundreds of overdoses across the province to date and play a critical role in combating Ontario's opioid crisis, a public health emergency that claimed over 1,000 lives last year. Every single one of those lives is someone's son, daughter, or mother. Doug Ford says he's for the people, but not the people who need our help the most. Meanwhile, those at the Toronto Moss Park supervised injection site say they've reversed more than 200 overdoses so far this year.